All right, I guess we may as well get started. I don't think we're going to have much attendance today, quite honestly. So we may as well get started and address everything and I'll answer any questions that anyone has. I'm just pulling up my chat window in case someone wants to chat. We're at the end here as far as the chapters go. We're on chapter 10 now. And all we've got to do this week is the chapter 10 quiz. So that's fairly straightforward. Many people have done 9 previous quizzes, so should be able to get through this one as well. I thought we would have one more office hours being next week at this time, and I would take questions about the final exam at that point. I will have set it up, and I will know exactly what the final exam looks like, and I'll entertain questions on that next week if that works. Any questions, comments, concerns?
No, since you said it's gonna have one more, so I'll ask next week then.
Sounds good. Yeah. I mean, if there's something as you're preparing, we've got a fair bit of time until the final at this point, and quite honestly, it's going to resemble the midterm, but just a little heavier duty than the midterm, and it's going to cover the entire course. So yeah, we'll delve into it, but I mean, feel free to send me an email or whatever if you have a specific question, but otherwise we'll deal with it in a week from now, and we'll spend as much time as anyone wants. I'll send out an announcement before that, just letting people know that it is the talk that makes for popular office hours generally before exams. So, all right. Any other questions, comments, concerns? When will we get our term paper marks back? Well, that's an excellent question. We're aiming for the end of next weekend. I'm not going to sort of hard promise that. What I will certainly do is have marks back to you so that you know what your mark is going, what your complete mark is going into the final. So you'll know your mark at a 65 before you write the final. Jordan and I are the ones marking them. We have at present just a little over 100 papers to mark. I enjoy these things, and I think Jordan probably does as well. So I like to spend some time and read them and take my time to mark them. So it'll be another week or so, and hopefully done over the next weekend, but it may not too. It may be the middle of next week before I get them all out. I also will not release the marks on the term papers until I'm ready to release them all, sort of thing. I think we're pretty close to, well, there might be another day without checking for people to submit a late paper. So I wouldn't want to release any marks ahead of time anyways, but another week or so, give or take, maybe just a little bit more than that to get your marks back for them. I have gone through most of them just to make sure they were submitted in the correct format. I haven't done that in a few days, so some of the people that were quite late, I will look through and send an email if they're submitted in the wrong format. So yeah. All right.
Wait, sorry, you said the final exam will cover 1 to 10?
Yeah, 1 to 10. Yeah, it'll be weighted heavily in favor of the second half, but it will have some content for the first half of the course, meaning chapters 1 to 5. It should, I mean, everyone on average, people did very, very well on the midterm. So it shows me that anyone that wrote that and did well has a good understanding of the first half of the course. So I would focus my efforts on the second half of the course for sure. Most of the second half builds on the first half anyways. So if you're, if you're studying for the second half of the course, you probably understand the first half for the most part. All right. All right, if there's no other questions, then please feel free to get on with your evening, but I anticipate a much longer session next week at this time, and that will be the last office hours that we do. All right. I'll stick around for a couple minutes in case there are questions or whatever, but if I don't hear any new questions or whatever, I will log off in about 5 minutes. Thanks, guys. Have a great day as well. Thank you.